Megan, you're going to have to watch what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. I'm a
Go,
YouTuber.
go.
I'm a YouTuber.
Right to the left anyway.
Okay.
The next station is
Somewhere.
Gideon Park.
Come with me. Let me take over. Take these two.
Okay, well you two sit there then and I'll sit here.
Why are you trying to look at
And we've put it on hold. We were doing it outside for her opinion and then get it. We got the outside done. We got the outside done. But
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington.
Dad went home and then he came back.
The next station is Gideon Park.
Yeah, so yeah, to take my dad to didn't really like my dad doing it. So when they took down the wall, it had all like rotting wood. So we had to take down the wall. We had the foundation and the key.
But what did they have in it before?
It was like a garage, but it was like for a motorbike. So I was like, it was if you're seeing a thing like me, yeah, no, we paid for the boiler. The boiler was like just not being made in the 80s. It was like really old.
Did you buy an old house?
Yeah, they weren't really old, but they lived there. That was the first house they bought. So no one had even just managed what they had basically. And this is what it looked like before.
Oh, okay.
Quite big.
We are now
So they
arriving
had,
at
like,
Gideon
baths
Park.
which they called this up. But it's quite big. It's
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Considering Sarah has been doing this longer than me, and I dropped mine over and done with I do 4 weeks for every, it's been like non-stop for her. Another
She's doing it.
I don't even get me started. I said to her, Mia, sit down.
I don't know what made her do it there.
I don't know. Because the church is free. That's why she did that.
Gideon Park. This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Romford.
Okay. Yeah. What are you going to have in that one? You're going to have like...
It's going to be it's a bar. And one part of the DJ.
Yeah,
There's got DJs out there, DJ decks, and have TVs, and have sofa.
Thank you, like
Yeah, it will be a different pair eventually.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Romford. Change for London Overground lines and National Rail services.
But it has been.
Oh, that's right. Oh, bubble.
are now arriving at Romford.
Inside, it's just wood, like nails.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Scary. And I was like that.
Does it go in and then
He
around?
goes in and around the city shape now. Because on the side it's got our side gate that you can drive his motorcycles into the garage, So and it goes all up, so we kind of closed up down so it's like a room. Right around the corner. That's the hand. Here is up that we left behind. Started that and it was like taking time to stop.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington.
I mean, it's pretty on doing our stuff straight away. We've got now, we've got the gin rubber, the rubber. Oh, yeah. Something like that. That's going down. We will probably eventually have to do it, but we wanted to like hard. Yeah, so we want to like click copying and all that. So we're going to try the rubber, and it's quite big actually. We bought an extra so things here and that we can keep it. But like no hill, nothing there. So yeah, like we're getting there, and then we'll do my room next, the heating next. It's not the heating, it's not the boiler, it's the piping.
Sarah was saying,
Yeah,
we're all downstairs, but upstairs there's no heat.
Yeah, but now the heat's just completely off, so we need new radiators and a couple of things to require them. We've got new downs, and once we put them on, we'll be able to establish where the problem is.
They're going to take a lot of work. They're not going to flag it.
Well, my partner, he does things like, he is like water and gas safe. He can do anything to work out, but if it's not, we're going to have to get a diagnostic. Because there's a flow, it's being flush, the whole system's been flushed twice. So we need to, if I can tell that we had to take out the radiator in the kitchen because the water in the fridge, the pipes were too sweet, you can tell that he had put it in. And he just had markings like flow, things like that. So he doesn't have long piece himself, and we think he is like aligned some of the pipes incorrectly. It's something quite simple, and I think it's coming from our account. That's the way it's like being found downstairs. So we have a rough idea. But I said to him, let's get the rope, we've got the valves, let's get the 3 radiators, put them in. I've got a guy that's recommended to me to come out and diagnostic if we have to. Because I can't do my room until I know where it's all. Because they're just really all up. What's the other thing ready for something to get all up? So I'm in like a catch-22. My friend does have a bumps. I still can't do bumps to begin with. There's no point. I'm not spending all this money.
We are now arriving at Chapel Heath.
I need a couple of shelves up upstairs.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Because I know last time I spoke to you, I think it was Sarah.
Yeah.
He was sorting out the downstairs and the kitchen or however much
Yeah.
it was.
So, oh yeah, that's all done. Do you know, as we were saying the other day, we only moved in for the 17th. I think we've done so much for the room.
It's almost like you want to wash it like rather than
No, I think the garden I want to kind of get rid of with because I'm over it. Like,
I thought you had a garden though. Did you have a garden in your flat?
no, we did, but it was exactly small and it's just grass and
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Goodleys.
Oh my god, the deers, mate, the deers. like, we go out, we bought like this box.
Well, in your box.
Yeah, but is it ducks? Ducks, it is cute, it is really nice. Yeah, I'm like, mate, this is so nice. Really nice, I think. After we done the outside, that's how I did want to get a train.
This is an Elizabeth line service to
That's why I said to my dad, I'm going to rush into my room, I want to do it. I want
the next station
You
is
don't want to rush into the next
Goodmead.
year, though. Got nothing to do now.
No, I'd like to get my room and bathroom done and stuff and roll, and then and then yeah, do it again. And then we're good.
Do you need to get a new kitchen, or was that okay?
We do need a new kitchen, but it's livable. Have you seen the house? I'll show you pictures of the house.
Crazy,
I'll let you know. I'll show you the kitchen. The kitchen is nice, the downstairs is nice.
We are now arriving at Goodmead.
There's a lady who
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
really now was something So who's moving to your house?
A young lady. A young girl. It's weird going past it and seeing it, but
Do you think she's actually moved in?
yeah, she is. Because we have parcels going in back, so it's big much. So that's the outside. Where that is, that's our side drive as well, so that goes straight into the garden. This is the top of our room, which is the house.
This is an Elizabeth line service to
And maybe here, I think there's more work than downstairs to not
Seven Kings.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do it.
Silence.
No, it's not that big. Do you know what I mean? It's only 2 bits of like, you know, obviously there and all over there.
So what, you've been making the loft?
Yeah, we're going to have a room, yeah. So we took out these mirrors.
Just doing all that.
This is me now. We took out the living room and bed. Big in there. It looks so much bigger.
This is an Elizabeth line service to the next station is Seven Kings.
Yeah, we're doing that. I'll show you downstairs. That's the garden from right there, so see how big it is now. Do you know what I mean? Imagine that. So we got because we dug all that up. So this little track started out. So nice. I was going to say, I was like that to my partner, but yeah. This is the pool area. This is the kitchen. So the kitchen again is the living room. So again, it's wide enough now to the restaurant. And see that pool there? That's like a covered with a terrace. So you'll have
We are now arriving at Seven Kings.
Now when you've got guests over, might be doing nice and fun. Are you going to keep the kitchen like as it is like
For now. We'll
now?
change the layout a little bit because I don't think they really. Because I would want. I don't want to build it because I want it to be standing like them up. So I've got quite a lot of people. This is our go. See how it's just placed in the that's where we're at. We're lucky like a part of the service.
Yeah, never actually.
So, I think getting the garden done before
Yes, what I was doing.
like the 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've got a bit more.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Farringdon.
So yeah, my dad's doing the
The
bar.
next station is
Yeah.
Please dispose of rubbish in the bins provided at stations. Rubbish left on trains may get caught at the doors, which can cause delays.
No, I'm on Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm at work. She's at club. Thursday I'm off. Friday I work from home. She works from home. So it's next week because we're going to Lanzarote. And Yeah, 31st of July, we're going. For 10 nights. I don't know what. My dad was like, why are you going away? I was like, you know what? I'm so glad we did this.
You said
It's
this
so
so much.
stressful.
You was like, I need to, I want to go
Clock
on
off.
holiday. Yeah.
I need to clock off. It's just constant, like, isn't it?
You don't want to be too much in the house because then you'll get bored. Start presenting the house.
Yeah, you've got to have a little bit of fun, you know what I mean? And last year was really good, so I'm a bit like, everything looks fine.
The house will still be there when you come back.
We are now arriving at Ilford.
I mean, look, you said to me,
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
You can tell when people do you know what I mean? Like, you can really tell like some of the like the radiator there's only one new radiator downstairs and they just like and even in like where the tank was there like it's quite that we had to get all that out.
either that or they started doing it, then obviously the money comes back.
Yeah, probably. Something like that. Yeah, it's you know, it's
This is an Elizabeth line service to Farringdon. The next station is
Exactly that. Exactly that. I can't be worried what.
yeah.
I need to be a bush by now.
Yeah, no. In the old place, honestly, definitely. It was lovely.
Was it just for you?
So we had our own so one of the massive settlements.
Sorry?
Like you put your own calendar.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Farringdon.
We just had to do it. We weren't staying.
The next station is Manor Park.
We just like got through. Especially with my dad. It's all the time. It's just like, no, we've got to get into it. But he just wants us to have the best. Like, let's do it once. We've got to do it. Yeah.
We're on 8 plus 5, so that's 6.
Well, because I've got, Logan's got seconds.
Taxi over here,
I need to do a second. My son's in there now.
I'm always in my house.
And how's the teachers?
And if you have an issue, you literally they deal with it there with this. And they reward you and everything. So like, if they go to clubs and like for the term and they keep going to clubs, they have loads of clubs with them, and it's obviously like he loves things like that. If he goes to his ideas.
We are now arriving at Manor Park. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
I would like to explain to no, I went to one at the bus goes straight from there. And it goes basically to Brentwood. I would like to actually I know somebody
Forest Gate.
They did say you did know you were.
yeah, oh I know
I'm white, I'm white,
This is an Elizabeth line service to station is exit for Wanstead Park London Overground Station.
So I'm not worried about that. So I'm ready to We're going to call Shanky, we're going to look at. I think probably he's only going into 5 minutes. Yeah, we are. I'm going to go.
Because next year, when you're in year 6, you only get from the when they go back to the September, the very end of October to apply for.
Yeah, I know. So I'm aware because even if she wanted to apply, she has to do an official date, which has to be in like months before anyway. So I think we're going to start looking at
We are now arriving at Forest Gate.
So again, that's they're at a catchment area, they're all right, but they're these forms you've got to do, and then the other case that she can do for an art. So, and all the test exams that she do, they're like GCSE levels, so they just want the whole thing to be done to that area. So.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Farringdon. The next station is Maryland.
But then she can enjoy it.
Yeah, I know. So I don't want it to be tailored completely. It has to have mixed. But I don't want it to be very academic.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Farringdon. The next station is Maryland.
So all you don't have to have is the performing arts.
I think like I really think too soon. I want it to be a passion.
No, he was doing computer.
Yes.
Amazing, right? I love it.
No, he went like this.
We are now arriving at Maryland. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
He's going to do it for us. So I said to him, let's try and do it before we go away for the day, because like, you don't want it to get late. So I said, like, try and do it like on a Saturday or Sunday. Oh my god,
She is going to hate you.
probably on a Sunday actually. So she does dance on a Saturday, so we'll do that after the weekend. She's a good dance.
She is going to hate you.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Really?
What can I do to make her do it? But I've got to have to I just say to her,
This is an Elizabeth line service to Farringdon. The next station is Stratford. This is an Elizabeth line service to Farringdon. The next station is Stratford.
she hasn't gone with it on her own.
Change for Central Line, Jubilee Line, London Overground lines, DLR, and National Rail Services. Exit for DLR services to London City Airport from platform 17.
Yeah, so we got just off
We are now arriving at Stratford. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
You just want your own space back. Like there's dust everywhere. It doesn't like us. What time did it start? 1. You alright? When you got like 3 more.
Stratford. This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Whitechapel.
Yeah, this year was mad because I think did we have some of Easter?
I'd say
Easter was really late, yeah. So it was like Easter was like the end of April.
No, it's like a waistcoat.
Easter and straight.
She was messaging us last night and I was saying, "Should we go any songs? Let's get some
So it
songs."
kind of
I was
feels
like,
like
"She's like, I've only got 2 hours worth of songs. I need 1 more hour." I was like, "Which 3 hours worth of songs?"
4 days off.
Then I should put on
4 days off. That's actually like it's like loads of
What time
hours
is
in 4 day
what?
weeks.
Comedians finishes at 2.
Yeah, but I think it's one of the most nice bank holiday one days. I actually get big time off. So I think like Easter day.
This is an Elizabeth line service to
Yeah, I had
Paddington.
the Friday off and then Easter Monday. And
The next station is Whitechapel.
It's a long time, do you know what I mean?
That's right.
Change for Elizabeth line, Hammersmith and City line, and London Overground lines. Change here for trains to Reading and Heathrow Airport.
I know there's a guy that's on the street running the European. He's like constantly in there doing stuff. There'll be like some of the estate agents.
But what time was yours? Yeah, but what time was
Yeah,
yours?
it's just like that kind of a thing.
Yeah, no, it's after.
Oh,
No,
okay.
and it's on Saturday.
I like it. I don't speak to her these days, but I think they're friends with her.
Yeah, 100%. She takes
So they actually have really clever puns, and they were all sort of like romance kind of like tracks.
We are now arriving at Whitechapel. Change here for trains to Abbey Wood.
But yeah, these ones are a bit rubbish. I go for them.
That's the old me.
Our feet all day, innit? Kind of geriatric. No, I told you about, was it other time, I told you about the guy.
This is an Elizabeth line service to
Blonde.
Farringdon. The next station is Liverpool Street.
Well, last night, okay, so they'll tell you the whole thing about it.
I want to try that one.
Yeah. You've read it? Yeah. Oh, it's pretty funny, man. It's a bit.
I think I want to have it.
Just gonna check.
Why haven't they tried it?
So I feel like last time it was
Yeah.
And I feel like the series started
I've also seen pictures and then I was trying to
so it was like
Central Line, Circle Line, Hammersmith City Line, Metropolitan Line, Northern Line,
I think it's the same with the other guy. That was the thing, what did he do? I don't know. He's, I'm thinking of that. I was like 41. You can kind of see it's that thing where you're just going to be good. They were really good. Yeah, the last one I felt like it started a bit slow.
Came in, he'd obviously arrived.
It's like they start lower BPM and speed it up, and then everyone puts it on proper comments, and then they would because that's it, because he had his first two like was like the thing is they probably weren't actually that slow, it's just the first two. So he's probably turned up for a house. Yeah, great.
Someone just comes like, hey,
But yeah, like he picked it up. Once he picked it up, it's great. I don't know if there's that point around like, is he got on 12? He started 12, then like the last 2 hours. Maybe I don't know.
I don't expect to see it like that. Wait a minute. Yeah, I should just shocked you. Please do. But give me permission. I think so. I'm like, oh, maybe now I shouldn't do that. I should actually just go and get into work, get a job. And it's like, I didn't do a calendar or anything like that. So it's like,
This is an Elizabeth line service to Paddington. The next station is Farringdon. Change home, Circle Line, Metropolitan Line, Hammersmith City Line, and National Rail Service.
no, you can say to me. Oh, I hadn't find it. Okay.
Exit. Trains will be
I tried to buy this as well. I was like, why did you make me buy it? She was like, you came home, it's like you two, they were like 70 years old. You came home, then you crying, then you say like,
No, I could never music gets fun.
so do not, you make me suit out.
We are now arriving at Farringdon.